destiny, I need to ask the Lord to make sure I get equipped to my loadout. One of my favorite destiny guns.
There you go. That's awesome.
Have my have my Gallahorn rocket launcher.
You saying we need to update Ephesians to like the rail gun of righteousness and stuff like that?
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Hey, if that's when it was written, that's what they'd have been saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my sword will never run out of ammo.
There you go.
My
Great point.
M16's clip overflows.
Magazine.
Exactly
Overfloweth.
right. Magazine overflows.
Markel's going to have to
Overfloweth.
rename his
Okay.
witch bolt, though.
It's got to be King James language. Overfloweth.
Yeah.
Overflow with definitely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Overflow with rounds.
And Markel, I just want you to know, when we do get to have one of these days, I'm going to take you over and introduce you to a deer, just so you're cool, man.
Yeah, I think that's a fear I'm gonna have to overcome, man. Because
You have a fear of deer?
Yeah, dude.
I've had some encounters with those things, man. And it's just something about an animal that's not gonna run from you, and they stare at you.
No, but they do run from you. It's the
Not from
lights that they're
Markel.
not running from.
Not
Not from Markel.
Dude, in Colorado, they'll be eating.
Okay, well, no. See, Colorado deer are more accustomed to people because it's such a tourist place. Now, in the Midwest and Michigan, or even where I'm in Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania is overrun with white-tailed deer.
Mhm.
They see you, they're gone. The only time that they're sticking around, because they're not used to people, they're not used to getting fed. They see you, they're gone like lightning.
Wow.
They hear you, they smell you. They're not sticking around.
It's true. It's
What
true.
about in Arkansas?
Oh, dude, everywhere. I've got them all over.
Oh, yeah.
I live in the country, and I have a deer feeder right behind my house. I had one standing out in my yard just about every day.
What's the main city in Arkansas, the state of Arkansas?
Bentonville.
The main city? There isn't any main city.
Where Walmart is, Bentonville.
No, Little Rock.
Little Rock,
yeah. Little Rock's the one you can name because you memorize it in school, but that's about it.
That's exactly right.
Is it Washita? That's the Christian college that's there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Washita's here. John Brown University's here, or James Brown. John Brown, not James Brown. It's not James Brown University. Feel good. I'm out of my school.
I learn good. And I read well too.
I can't believe I said James Brown University.
That's a
Jump back, kiss the
inspiration, Matt.
That's
I
right.
get a point of inspiration for
That's
that.
right.
I'll wait for it.
Been in Arkansas your whole life?
No. I'm from Texas. We've only been up here for a few years, so yeah, we're on loan, man. Texans, man, you're always a Texan. So
With Texans on loan from God.
that's exactly right. That's right.
So the stars at night are not as big and bright in Arkansas, huh?
They are pretty up here. I will say we live in a beautiful place. I've got a river a couple hundred yards below my house with trout and all kinds of fish in it, and I go fishing and hunting and all kinds of stuff. It's beautiful. The whole state of Arkansas, the population is like 4.5 million people for the entire state.
Wow.
So it's very rural.
So like if Los Angeles sneezed, that's the number of people that would fall
Exactly.
out.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's more people in the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex than there are in the entire state of Arkansas. So
it's no one's trying to have the stigma of being from the Ozarks.
that's right.
No, they're not.
Right.
Nobody tries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in Arkansas?
Yeah.
The Ozark
Mountains.
Yeah.
I live in the foothills of the Ozarks. So we live in a real hilly place. Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Oh, I thought that was just like the show only.
Oh no.
No, it's a real place.
It's the real thing, Markel.
That's where Chris gets his real life moonshine from.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
Chris is
right.
like, get out more, man.
It just would crack me up to have you here, man, because it would just be, you would just lose your mind because everything you're scared of just is at my house.
My God.
That's why you.
He'd feel like he's in the next Purge movie or
He
something.
seriously would. He seriously would.
It would be a great culture shock reality show.
It really would be hilarious. It really
He's been
would.
there.
Palm around the camera.
You
West
scared of deer,
Virginia.
Markel. They got razorbacks out there, man.
Yeah.
Those are animals to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
the animals. The animals, yes. The basketball team, heck no.
No, not the school. But
they haven't been scary for 20 years.
It's been a long time since they've been scary.
But
But
they'll be in
their
Kansas.
baseball team pretty good.
They'll be in Kansas in July. So.
Hey, I didn't see any deer, so I'm good.
Well, what are the odds of Ron going out to Kansas to visit you at some point, Markel?
I think very highly.
Very high.
I think very highly. Ron wants to go to Kansas.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, my
and then when he gets there, he's going to click his heels.
It's flat.
Want to
It's
go
very
home.
flat, and there's a lot of sunflowers. I just described Kansas.
That's
No, the
exactly
city.
right.
Yeah.
The city area.
It's like that, like that.
Along the
Wayne's
Missouri.
World thing with Delaware. Hi, I'm in Kansas.
I just go for the barbecue.
Well, my kids live in. My oldest daughter lives just south of Wichita, and so they're up there. I've only been there a couple of times, but
How far is it from you? It's Kansas City.
7.5 hours. 7.5 hours.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
Wow, that's a drive.
There's just not much going on.
I lived in Springfield. That was only 3-hour drive to Kansas City. So.
Yeah. Springfield's a little over 2 hours from me.
Okay.
So if you look at a map of Arkansas and you look at Jonesboro, I'm about an hour and 15 minutes west of Jonesboro.
Wow.
So 2-hour drive to Springfield. So that is where I am.
Yeah.
How fun. Okay, so last time I was here, Trotter got a Vulcan M30 or a 30 millimeter chain gun with an unlimited supply of ammunition. Is that?
Oh,
did I
you
miss
don't.
anything?
You don't know, which he put to good use, helping out Kirok and Reese last week.
Awesome.
Yeah, last week Trotter's aim was on point. It was great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because a real player named the DM rolled.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wow.
shoot. I didn't
DM
shoot
was
anyone in
rolling
the
a lot
back. I didn't shoot anyone in the back. With
Nope.
your character with Trotter.
The only thing now with Kirok is if I shoot him now, it's really gonna hurt. Before it didn't really matter. Now I might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Plus, it's psychic energy too.
He needs he needs a feat where when he rolls a natural one, he can use a reaction to substitute the weapon
Exactly.
for something with less damage.
Exactly.
All right, Azul, since we actually had one time when we weren't playing together,
No.
it's the streak was broken. It's very sad.
Dude, I thought about that too. Like, when I couldn't make it, I was like, dang.
You didn't think about it enough, did you? Nobody blames you.
I do.
I was like, oh, he's gonna go XP, and I'm not.
Well, I got 1,000 more, so
I can 12 right now.
So I'm 12. Yeah, so you're 11 and I'm 12.
Oh, Ron, you gotta match me up with him. This
you need to feel the burn.
He's
for a long time.
Level 11?
No, 11,000 XP.
Yeah.
No, not level 11. No.
I was like, oh my god.
They're on the cusp. Am I correct? You're on the cusp of getting to level 6 now. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at 4. What is Reese?
Well, level 6, I think, is
1400. I'm 4 on the cusp of getting to 5.
Oh, I forgot to.
Yeah, 14,000. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
14,000.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
It's funny.
Close.
All I had to do to surpass Trotter, and I think I've surpassed or tied Verona now, is just show up. It's amazing how that works.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, and then I actually got excited. I was like, well, Markel can't play. Oh, that stinks. I'm gaining on him.
Right. Oh, that's too bad, Markel.
Yeah. It's a long slog from 5 to 6. So
yeah,
it is.
Wait, what level are you?
I'm 4 right now.
Which is what I am.
No, I got
Hey, you didn't completely catch up, so.
No. We're still the big dogs around here, Mark.
Well, my joy is going to be when you guys get XP, and Kirok gets just enough to go to 6th, and Azul doesn't.
Wow.
To see the look on his face when that happens.
Like you haven't already set up what the XP is going to be for that to happen.
Hey, that's a good idea, Brad. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That his joy would come from that. That's a strong statement.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, man. I'm hurting for you, bro. I'm hurting for you, Markel. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of that.
So, you got to take off, Trotter. You got to take off.
No, leave it on. You're on camera.
14,
don't take it off.
14 charges.
Oh, perfect.
Was it really 14 charges?
With 7 shots.
Oh, holy man!
He did a lot of shooting.
He did the rifle. It's two charges each.
Yeah,
it's 2 charges each for the rifle. So,
guys, I got to cut back. I've only got 1,000 rounds for each of those. So
no, you do not have 1,000. Yeah. And it's charges, not rounds. You're not shooting a bullet. You're shooting electrical charge.
All right.
Yeah, it's like a phaser. You got a charge
laser.
Phaser.
Okay, so and you told me, Ron, if I remember correctly, and I do, that I can use my kit to if I work on it, I can use it to figure out how to create more charges.
Right.
He was an engineer. That makes sense.
Correct.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a kite and some string and a key and tie it to your gun.
Thank you, Benjamin Franklin. That's awesome. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
It'll be all right. We'll just have Verona hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say you get to roll your intelligence. Here. So remember this is
so much for that roll.
Your engineering kit here.
You want me to roll my what?
Intelligence with proficiency, which is your engineering skill.
Okay. Come on.
So should we give them the 2-minute recap?
Yeah, we will. Yeah, I will do that too. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I get to do it again with proficiency.
Ooh, what happened there? Why did you roll a 5?
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, you.
Oh, are you serious?
Why'd you roll it twice?
Well, you said with proficiency.
Yeah, not advantage.
I was thinking advantage.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so nothing good happened with that.
So you're just messing around with your kit, trying to remember how to use it. Okay.
Okay.
And it's a complicated,
Mm-hmm.
Star Warsy, Star Trek-y looking thing, and I'm gonna say you do that. Maybe you get one night in Targos before you guys leave. So the recap is let's just go to the big map here just for the the fun recap. Because alrighty.
I love that avatar on your on Roll20, Trotter. That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Doesn't look like a gnome, but awesome.
Well, that was my previous guy. That was the one that Ron said I couldn't play. It was the Gloomstalker Ranger.
You can turn off those avatars, by the way. Just have name only. If it's
funny. A Gloomstalker Ranger seems like it would have been a good one for this campaign.
Yeah, go figure. And I wrote a backstory that was awesome.
Oh wait, which one? What character did you make?
You remember our Gloomstalker Ranger?
Ron's like, who else can I kill?
Wait, Ranger? You made a Ranger character?
Yeah, and that was the thing I originally sent you.
Oh, you did?
You said, "Oh,
don't act like you don't remember, Ron."
All right, just my brain has just shut it off. Yeah, I do know I shut you down, though. That's for sure.
No, I said this great. I wrote this
page
backstory. And
8 months ago.
Here, take this gnome with
he goes,
an idiotic gnome.
Yeah, I got this great idea for you. I said, what? He goes, a gnome. I'm like, I do what?
And in D&D, you don't do that. You don't make someone's character for them. The DM does not do that.
Yeah.
But I did it.
Yeah.
Not unless they're 10 years old and this is the first time they're playing or something like that. Yeah. Here's your fighter. Shut up.
Exactly.
Well, I think because of Matt and Brian, I had to make their characters because I knew I wanted to just give them something because I didn't want to deal with making characters. I don't know why I did it, but I got obsessed with it, and so then I just did yours as well. And same with I think. Well, I know Markel did his, but then I kind of whatever. Anyways, all right. So you guys here at Targos. Are you all on the map now? The big map? You see it all?
Yeah, I see the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have liberated Bremen. You have liberated Lonelywood up there, and Tourmaline here. I mean, liberated or whatever you want to call it. You went all the way down here. You guys liberated Dugan's Hole and Goodmead. So you guys are doing pretty cool, huh? So now at Targos, you've liberated them. The Frost Druid warned you, Aurel knows who you are. As you killed her, right? She seeks you out. Kind of a dealio. Oh, you don't have this mummy anymore. Goodbye, mummy.
Killed our mummy off.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
She's a very mean person.
I don't know what she's doing there. Okay.
Shh.
So you want to go to Bryn Shander now after talking, looking at the maps from the speaker, Maxwell Dinar, who you killed. You went to his room and you were looking through his diaries and journals about what was kind of going on and what did you guys? I believe you read a little bit about there being a mallet. What did I tell you? If you guys can you remember about this area?
I got it written down.
Okay.
Bryn Shander still has. We found the maps and journals from the speaker of Targos' study,
right?
And notes from that, and between that and questioning that dwarf, Bryn Shander has a pretty effective cult network for oral there in town. Probably the most effective one that's still left in the 10 towns. East Haven, they're doing their own thing, but they might be working with dark creatures or something. They don't know for sure. Caer Dineval, don't even go there. It's bad news.
Well, that's what the speaker wrote.
Yeah, so there's no
from his point of view.
No details on that.
Which means we should go there if it's bad news for him.
Yeah. There's a business in Bryn Shander called Torgs. Is that right?
Torgs, the merchants.
And
Merchant Torg.
They're handling gifts to payoffs to the wealthy people in Bryn Shander. So we think they're somehow related to the cult, or at least they're related. If not the cult, they're related to the Black Network and what Targos was up to. And then let's see, the Hammerfer House, is that correct? Yeah. They're the Forge Masters in Bryn Shander. They're dwarves, and we were told to go check them out. They're opposed to the shady guys and what they're up to, and we'll find them near the smokestacks, and they need wood, coal, and food. So if we want to get in good with them, we can bring them supplies. And then there's a Wizard Academy there in town, and they do all the magical stuff.
And don't forget, I've got that really cool staff that's very expensive.
You found a wizard's staff, and Barona and I found when we went to, was it Dugan's Hole? I forget where. Anyway, where we were at, we found a book, some sort of wizard's book that they would need to look at or something.
Cool.
So we can maybe trade those for something that'd be more useful for the party. I don't know.
That's awesome. I do have one question, Ron. On the mace, Trotter's mace, I don't have any information about that mace. You said I know how to use it now, but I don't have any idea what the damage is or anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to do it now, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
I've got all this other gear, but I don't have that one.
200 hit points per strike. If you roll anything but a 1, it's an automatic hit.
You're exactly right.
Critical hit on a 2 to 20.
Thank you.
And on that one, mushroom cloud. End of campaign.
That's right.
Okay, so.
Oh no! Don't no! I can misty step 30 feet away from the cloud.
Reese and Trotter, roll your insights.
All right. That would be.
Side is
14.
5.
Never mind.
I've rolled 3. I've rolled a 4 and 2 5s.
Well, that's what happens when you're not around. You don't.
Yeah.
You get rusty with die rolls.
Thanks for that. Yeah. Thanks for that encouragement. It's very helpful.
The rod is a rod of stunning. It does 1d8 and a
rod of stunning.
Yeah, it'll stun them on DC 14. So it just does 1d8, and then, so for the next round they'll be stunned. What's that condition?
The stunned condition?
Yeah, something like a stunned condition. Let's see.
Would it be like frozen?
It's gonna make them look sexy.
Stunning.
A stunned creature is incapacitated.
Ooh. Which means we get advantage on attacks against them.
Cannot move, can barely speak. It auto fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
For one turn.
Yes. I'm going to go up and whack them on the foot, and then I'm going to let Q-Rock come sit on them with advantage.
I like what I'm
talking about.
Dog pile.
Everybody jump on them.
Jeepers.
That's awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so
every time you hit it, Jim Ross comes out of nowhere and yells, "Stone cold! Stone cold!"
That's right. That's exactly right.
What's it? DC 14 con, right? So DC 14 con.
This was the rod, not the staff he mentioned.
Right. Just separate.
Okay, just
two separate things.
The staff we don't know what it is. It's just magical, and we knew it was magical, but we couldn't use it. So we weren't able to identify it, unless you can identify it, right?
Somehow our sorcerer couldn't use this magic.
And you have a very thick tome. Anything else you guys have? Well, you guys got quite a bit of things like trinket or.
I've got some.
Lordly
Verona got that armor he didn't want to tell them about. Oh, did I say that?
No,
on the solo adventure.
He got the armor, the shield, and the hammer.
Yeah, let me double check. I got it all written down. So.
You did, wow.
Well, or nobody will remember.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, hey, I do want to ask you a question from Bryn and I, because I did write it down. The snow boots that you said were giant sized. Is that giant size like a giant, or is that something a Goliath could wear? Hint, hint. Like Kirok might be able to use them.
Where did you get them from?
The igloo at the.
Well, they were just giant size.
Okay,
so you're carrying too big giant boots.
He's saying,
not unless they were Goliath-sized boots. I don't think I ever asked you that before. Okay, so.
So they're too big for me.
Yeah, the Wizardly Tome, the shield and hammer of the storm.
Wow,
that sounds cool.
Yeah,
that sounds like Thor stuff.
Yeah, same thing.
That's what Verona picked up, and he hasn't used it yet. I don't think he has.
He hasn't been around.
You found Mjolnir and you just not going to use it. That's terrible.
For real.
Okay, so you guys are going to head to Bridge Shander the next day, I guess. So anything you want to do that night before you head out?
No, I already asked about the armor, so I'm ready to go to Bridge Shander myself.
Yeah, I am doing one more change. That helmet I have gives me +1 armor, so I'm changing my armor for that, but I'm good to go whenever.
Or should we go to Caer Victor Varel or whichever one it was, since our friend the speaker was like, that's not a good place for them, so might be a good place for us.
Or he's afraid of it for some reason. I'm game to go, but I want to go to Bryn Shander first. It's closer and it's bigger, and we can.
It is closer and bigger.
Yeah, we can check on these dwarves and the wizards real quick.
True.
First.
Bryn Shander it is.
All right, so you guys head over there. Not a big deal. Really close. You get to the northern gate. Switch maps here.
All right. Naturally. I specifically wrote southern gate for the dwarves.
Oh, you can go around.
No, we'll go through. That's fine. I don't think we'll be in any danger. So, but what do I know?
See,
well, Ron's gonna walk us through a bazaar that has nothing but our enemies in it.
Real.
All of a sudden, this turns into the Tomb of Horrors or something.
Right.
All right. Let me get some. It's pretty blizzardy, so you can see the massive mound of wall on the hill, and there's a faint bit of glow from some fires, but it's very windy and snowy. Don't forget you came from this.
Train.
I'm just thrilled to stop the voice.
Like a train.
So that goes on throughout the night across the sky above where you can't see.
Why won't the audio work for me anymore? I'm so upset.
Oh man, you're sitting there. I thought you were sitting there shocked this time. It
actually sounded like somebody was like the wind was cackling at us.
You don't. What the heck?
That's pretty wicked. Cool. You missed. Yeah, that would have been. Yeah.
You don't get any sound at all? I thought you said it like loaded at one point.
That one time it loaded for like a second and then nothing.
You have audio on in Roll20 though?
The settings in Roll20? Are you in the settings area?
Yeah, I've gone to the settings. I've like turned it off, power cycled it, turned it off.
Are you using Chrome?
Yes.
Shoot, I don't know. Chrome is the one that you use.
It is, yes indeed. It is the one to use.
Sure, I'm using. I'm using Chrome.
No, I don't know.
It just doesn't like me, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know everything. What the heck?
I like you, Matt. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
He's great. He's wonderful. Everybody loves him.
Right.
Except me.
That's right.
Yeah, except for Ron. Ron likes no one.
Ron is he's such a killjoy for the party.
That's my job.
And he's the GM, so it's like,
hey, it's DM.
I know that's true. It's true.
Now my thing stops
working.
Guys,
yeah.
Oh come on. Yeah, this sound thing is.
There are dungeons in this game. There are no games in this game.
That's true.
All right, I want my howling blizzard.
The game guy. Game master.
Game master. Yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
My
I googled it on the internet, and apparently Dungeon Master has a whole new meaning these days. So.
Does it?
Okay. You must have had your adult save search turned off.
Yeah. My filter wasn't. My wall wasn't up. Yeah.
Your filter wasn't on. Yeah, be careful with that.
Yep.
Let me get my howling blizzard going here.
Yeah, that stinks. You can't hear that.
I work on that, Matt.
I know you do, and I appreciate it. But yeah.
All right. So it's a howling blizzard that 3 of you can hear.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it says now playing Howling Blizzard. Just won't play the audio.
Do you under settings? Is your audio mastering music volume turned all the way up?
Settings.
Right there at the top, mastering music volume level.
Yeah, like click on settings and then
right below display name.
It's not turned all the way up, but it's turned like
up.
85, like 95%
right.
up.
Okay, well that's all I got. Video and audio chat option, audio output source.
My output source is selected, which is my my mixing board.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know anything about mixing boards. I mean, I vaguely know. Okay. Anyway, okay. Oh well. So you guys get up pretty close to the wall before, really, I don't even think anybody notices you. Let me see, actually. Not really. I mean, it's sort of like it's dark and quiet. It's not dark and quiet. It's dark, but it's not quiet because of the snow. The blizzard. It's not full force blizzard, but it's enough to create this sound. And you guys get to the gate and like doesn't seem like anybody's there. You're not sure. What do you do?
Who has the best stealth?
I've got +4, but I have disadvantage.
+6.
Oh,
there you go.
Maybe you can sneakily, quietly go for a little peek and see something we can't see.
Why wouldn't we just walk up to the gate instead of sneaking around like we got something to hide? I mean, this isn't an unfriendly town, is it?
Well, we won't find out until they see us.
Bryn Shander's like the
capital,
so to speak.
Yeah.
Of 10 towns. Yeah. And we've none of us have been here before.
Not since the Dread, no.
Okay.
Well,
Reese, you might have been here before. Let's say,
Well,
I
would know what kind of town it is. Then I mean,
well, not since the Dread. Yeah, before it was
last time
productive.
Okay, but it wasn't like Targos, like watch your wallet and all that kind of thing.
Not too bad, except certain areas.
Great. So, well, I'll scout it out and see if I can spot any guards, or I mean, can we even see an entrance?
You feel like there's a light up at the top of the tower, but it's very faint, especially because of the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast dancing lights then, since I got 120-foot range, and try to use the lights to get their attention.
Okay, yeah, you definitely see the light in the tower suddenly react like a lantern.
Okay.
And it comes out, and then so you light you guys, and you see like somebody looking down. Who goes there? What are you doing out in the blizzard? In the storm?
All right. Who's got the high charisma? Oh, crumb, I do.
I have 6.
I have 14.
Oh, you got a higher one than I do. I just have +4 on my charisma.
What is your business here?
It is I, Azul, and his colleagues.
Never heard of you.
That's nice.
Dogs.
It is I.
And my bad.
Are you dogs for sale?
He's David Copperfield's lesser-known partner.
Are you dogs for sale?
No, they are not. This is how we travel.
Well, if you're not going to sell them for meat, it may not be a good idea to bring them in.
We bring.
What? I didn't hear that. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Are you said not bringing? I thought you guys were friendly here.
Oh, we're friendly. Hungry.
Tell them we bring supplies for the Forge Masters.
Yep.
We brought supplies for the Forge Master.
Who are you talking to?
You.
You. I was talking to my colleague.
Oh, supplies for the Forge Master. Well, watch. If you do decide to sell your dogs, you can sell it to the guards. Okay. Don't sell them to anyone else.
We won't sell our dog. I can assure you that.
Right. All right. We'll open the gate. Go to the Forge Masters then.
Guys, you open the gate.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. So you're in.
All right.
They kind of look. They look down at you. At your dogs.
I'm looking down at them.
The Goliath looks down at everybody.
They're way up high in the tower here. Okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Trotter's just walking around playing with his pistol. He's flipping his pistol around, doing all the.
Can they still hear us, or we can still see them up there?
Sure.
Now that we're in. Okay. Holler back. Where might we find Torgs?
Where might we find Torgs?
The merchants?
Yes.
They've got several buildings in the area. I don't know. Maybe at the gathering. They'll probably be at that gathering. Roll. It's really difficult since how far away you are from them. But roll your perception.
All of.
Just you two, I guess. Reason as well.
Okay. Ooh, 19. 19 total.
You certainly.
Okay. When they
20.
Okay. Well, when
Reese.
they just they'll probably be at that gathering, and when he says that, he says it in a very disgusted way. That's it. That was about all I.
Probably because he didn't get off work for the gathering himself.
No doubt.
Okay, if you want to zoom out, Reese, you know a bit about this town, but
Okay.
it's it's shrouded in darkness right now. But you do see some lights, and in the middle there is where the market generally is.
Here.
Yeah, and below to the left is the Dwarven Conclave, which is kind of like a very very stuck-up dwarves, but they're very business oriented or whatever.
Yeah.
Far down to the bottom left is the South Gate, and that's
wow.
And then right above it is the you believe is where the forge is, because those chimneys there were always lit up.
These are the chimneys.
Yes,
here? Okay.
exactly. The Wizards is on the very far right, bottom. Exactly. A little bit. Anyway, now to know a little bit more, I want you to roll your history.
Everybody roll their history or just
No, just him, because I think he's the only one that's really been here.
13.
You can ask me about one more building if you want, and I'll give you a general thing about it. Or area. Other than that, you guys go do whatever.
Where would Torgs be located?
You think the Torgs, from what you recall, were merchants. They kind of did shadier things. They weren't like the rich, and they were probably over in this area.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So I'll let you guys move your things, and if your dogs get too far away from you, they're going to disappear.
Okay.
Because everyone currently wants to eat our dogs.
So it's all snow, right, along the buildings. The curvature type of thing of snow everywhere. The footpaths in the middle are very not as used as you would hope for a town. In a winter dread. Everything's got snow on it. The wood is all turned frozen gray. There's very faint lights, if any, in any of the buildings. Anyone you see generally is far away and in groups, and they're moving this way and that. So it's pretty sad. You feel like more alone here than out there in the blizzard.
Wow.
Okay.
Glad we got each other.
Well, gents, just going down this road here should at least take us down to the center of town, the marketplace. And we can make our way from there.
Yeah, it's like 10 or 11 in the morning, which is the busiest time of city.
Oh, so we could.
But it's not busy.
We could see who's out at the market, though.
Yeah, we need to go to the market. We need to go to see the dwarves, and we need to go to the wizard shop.
Yep.
Right. We definitely need to see the dwarves. They'll give us some good info.
All right. You may move. Please move everything so I can enjoy watching the animation.
What?
He wants to enjoy watching the animation.
This is a... Oh, that's another sleigh. I thought that was.
Don't deny the DM is pleasures in life.
Small pleasures.
Right. Yeah. I see Goliath is denying me. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. I thought
I'm going to stay with the
baby sled.
Yeah. If anything, you see winter-covered people looking out their windows at your dogs.
I think I'll be a much more menacing figure. Keep them away from them.
Right.
Don't want to be getting.
You're starting to see people, silhouettes of people in the shroud, in the snow and in the stalls over here. So yeah, you do see some people. There's some dwarves. There's some other. Everyone's in fur, and they start looking at you, and especially your dogs. And various ones ask if they're for sale, kind of thing. But they ask in a very, they don't ask mean or anything. They're just, are they for sale? I'll give you the, So
they're inquiring.
Yeah.
They're not being mean. Okay.
Right.
But we're going to have to remember that going forward.
You gents, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, you see, there is for sale basic stuff. There's a few frozen food items, but they're frozen old grains of sacks of grain that are being carefully rationed frozen root vegetables, but stuff like that, very minimal. People are in lines, but boy, do they start crowding around you, but nothing's too, you guys look a little rough, so they're all kind of in that fragile state anyway, so.
Yeah.
In Q-Rock, do we still have plenty of food?
Yes, we've got plenty of food.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I suggest before we run any errands, if we want to look around the market, that's fine first, but we ought to try to procure shelter for the night, particularly stabling our sleds and dogs so that we don't have nosy people asking us about buying our dogs all day.
I wonder if we go see the dwarves, if maybe they know somewhere, or maybe they have something or someplace that we can.
Yeah, let's go there first. That makes the most sense to me, but
yeah, the dwarves are right here. You can see where they're at.
Yeah.
You can tell by the buildings. By they have a bit more light. They have guards out.
Mm-hmm.
So
that would be great. That way they can protect that.
Yeah.
All right, you go up to the dwarf guard.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone? Go ahead. They definitely see you with your dogs.
Of course they do.
Go ahead, Reese or Markel.
Charisma twins.
All Zulu.
Yeah.
Make sure we don't leave our dogs unattended.
I'll stay with the dogs outside.
Yeah, me too. I'll watch the dogs.
Yes. And intimidate people with the players.
Shrink them down a bit. They're not that big. They're not giant dwarves.
Are they inside the house? We have to knock first, or
no? There's a guy out there.
Oh.
Like on the porch or something?
Yeah, a porch. Perfect. Whatever, some kind of covering, but standing out there.
Hello, governor.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Nor was I. All right.
That's all right, get a little inspiration. You get a little advantage roll there, just for throwing me off.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna think you're a chimney sweep.
Right.
Dick Van Dyke there.
He does a little. Right. He does. Dwarves don't do this, but he does a little odd blink.
Oh, that's because he did it in stepping time.
That's right.
Stepping time.
Yeah, Trotter's over dancing doing the stepping time there.
All right.
Everything you seem a bit.
I didn't hear that. What?
I'm talking to him. I said, everything okay? Something in your eye?
Yeah.
You're not from around here. Your ilk over there are not from around here. What's your business here? Are you here to provide food for the locals?
We did bring supplies, and before you ask, our dogs are not.
This is my axe, yes.
Yes. Yeah, we brought food. No dogs. No dog. We didn't get an axe about dogs this entire time. So, yes, we brought supplies, but...
What kind of meats you have? Perhaps we could buy some.
We have this. We have the kind for sale.
What was that? You had the what?
The kind that's for sale.
Oh, yes.
We have bear meat, fish.
Oh, I'll take some bear.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna pull on Kirok's pants leg and go ask him if they can keep our animals and everything safe, and if we can get lodging. Maybe that can be part of the deal.
Yeah.
He's a barbarian. Does he not just have a loincloth?
How much do you have for sale? He immediately pulls out, opens up his little dwarven well-crafted pouch or like case, and he's got coins. Other dwarves start to come around or look at you, curious. What is this?
Gather round. We have trout. We have bear meat, wolf meat.
They're already. Their chins are quivering.
Oh yeah.
But we need a place to stay for the night and a place to lodge while we're in town.
Well, we can do business with you then.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
We are not interested in your dog like the other locals are.
Good.
We will not eat dog. Bear, however.
You are finer creatures than those who eat dog.
Yes, we will eat your bear. How much do you have, and what do you?
We have.
How much bear can you spare?
Yeah. How much bear do you desire?
Yeah.
How much are you willing to pay for, let's say, 10 pounds of bear meat?
Oh well. Tell you what, when they start talking, and how much are you willing to sell? We could probably purchase quite a bit off of you.
I'm willing to make a package for you.
Excellent.
I'm willing to sell in 20 pounds of bear meat. That includes 2 bear bones for stew, for making your broth, and a bear fur to warm you and your family.
Excellent. And you said you need a place to stay as well, and
lodging and a place for our animals.
We need a place
for your dogs.
We need to know where a place to stay and a place to kennel our dogs.
We can accommodate that for sure. Let us talk. So they go back and talk about that.
And I'm looking. So, what are you willing to pay?
Well, okay, sorry.
I'm looking for at least 50 gold.
50.
That is more than fair.
We were thinking 30 plus the lodgings.
The lodging is of yours, or are you trying to direct me to a place?
No. We can accommodate your beasts here, as well as yourselves, in the quarters. In the quarters of some of the rooms where our dwarves used to stay. It's not an inn, though. It is merely a room.
I know. I understand. 35, and you bring us and you prepare us meals.
Excellent. What?
Deal.
No.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yep.
We don't prepare your meals.
Oh, I mean, you seem to need food.
If you want to bring your meat to our cookings, we'll allow that for yourselves.
Yeah, it's fine.
We have fire pits. Okay, it's a deal. Yeah, you see, they all kind of jump. They're all kind of joyous. All right, so
let us break bread in merriment.
So take 35 gold, and your dogs are secure in your sleds.
I tell you guys for work.
Good job, Azul.
To be honest, we'll give you a dwarven key. This key will be the only key to open the doors to your additional stuff. He looks at your stuff, you know, while you're there. He just glances at it. I mean, he kind of sees it, doesn't, but give me like generally what he could see on your sleds. You know, what you think he could see, the dwarves.
Tons of fish, frozen fish.
Yeah, fish, wood.
The wood.
Let's see. Other equipment we've got.
Equipment.
Grappling hooks and.
I'm just saying, I'm allowing you to let him see what you want him to see, not what he can see.
Oh.
You know, as far as him glancing. So with any of that, you you see him looking and noticing what you have.
Do any more of these furs interest you?
Possibly, but I think you would do roll anyone that wants to roll their either perception or persuasion. Whoever wants to persuade, that is, or talk to him.
Do it, Matt.
I'll roll.
Natural 1.
All right, get the hell out of here. Wait, who rolled
7.
that? Oh, you rolled a nat 1?
Reese rolled a 19, didn't he?
Yeah, I rolled. Did I roll it? Yeah, roll natural 1.
Why do you get 2 rolls there? I see 2.
Because it auto
does
it. Yeah.
All right, so you say something incredibly rude to them.
Wait.
Your mother smells of elderberries or something. And your father was a hamster.
Or I don't know if you say something rude because you haven't said anything. I think maybe, hey, you need to get away from there. So the guy that was looking at your sled turns, and he kind of loses his thoughts and goes that way. So
sorry,
drove off our customer.
Didn't mean to offend.
Wait, come back.
I rolled a 4. Wait, you said either persuade or what?
Perception.
Okay, so I rolled a 4. Okay, 17 total.
For what?
For perception.
Yeah, he was looking at your stuff and just pondering about it. You know, things. Azul, what were you doing?
Well, I have a 7 for persuasion.
You rolled a 7?
No. I have a 7. I didn't roll for persuasion.
What do you do? What do you say? Yeah, he's distracted because they didn't like where Reese was standing and looking in maybe inside the dwarven hall. You know, maybe you were peering in there.
Ignore my friend. Take a look at these moose antlers. Aren't they not grand?
So I look at, hey, sorry, my friend, he's been a bit underground for some time, you know, so his social skills isn't up to par. But
true.
Just take a look. And I roll.
And Reese, I'm going to go over to Reese and say,
so he's back. 20 total.
There you go.
Okay, so he says, he's a drow. He's not one of those dwarga. But you need to keep him in line.
Oh, sorry. He doesn't talk much to many, so his social skills are up to par. But I promise you, he meant no harm.
He looks at you and he says, "Do you know the dwarga?" To Reese. Have you been around with the Dubois?
Being underground, I would be familiar with them, right?
Yeah.
Are they around these parts? Would I know that? Would I make a roll to see whether I knew that?
You don't know that.
I don't know.
You would not know that.
I would not have any way of guessing. Okay.
You know who they are, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
okay.
You're talking about the gray dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he comes back to Kirok. So what did you say now, Kirok?
I said, ignore my friend's poor manners and take a look at these wonderful moose antlers.
Ha! Well, I know someone who may be interested in them. Or The Loon Druids may be interested.
Ah.
They have holed up here.
Uh-huh.
And they're, of course, interested in what is happening out there. You must have gotten that from some beast.
A great beast.
Yeah. They'd be interested in that. And the wood.
Where might I find them?
The Druids, they're near the Wizards Academy. Oh. Yes, the fish. Take that to the Wizards.
Wizards like fish in Atlas. Sounds like
yes, they're a little, skinny. They eat the fish.
Hey, I'm going to go over to Reese and say, hey, Reese, who are we supposed to see here with the dwarves?
Oh, the wood, you want to take that over to the forge. They as much as they'd like to take all the wood from the city, the speaker has forbade it. So any wood from the outside would be of much use to them.
Ah. Wise words. We shall do business with them as well.
Very well. We are going to feast! Ha ha! Thank you.
Huzzah!
Whatever that means. Here's your key.
So, Reese, who are we? You had in your notes. Who are we supposed to go see here?
They didn't give us a name like of the head man or anything, but we need to see the forge masters. And it said to ask for them at the Hammerfur house near the southern gate.
Okay.
It's by the smokestacks.
Okay. Is that close
not
to
only
us?
Not only are they potential allies and there's armors there, but there's something about good magic possibly being they had some sort of magical resource to help possibly.
Yeah.
So are they? How close are they to us? Could I ask the dwarves that?
No, they're at the south gate.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would take this road towards the south gate.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the guys, since it's still early, I think we should go there as soon as possible, and I'm going to carry that wizard staff in case we go to that other wizard place.
Okay.
To trade it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
So a gnome carrying a staff would look like what?
Look like, yeah. I'll let Q-Rock carry it. To Q-Rock, it'll look like a toothpick. To me, it looks like a vaulting pole.
Kirok, it'll look like a walking stick.
He's practicing for the long jump in the Winter Olympics.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Wow.
Ah, Ch23, you're taking up the pole vaulting, I see.
Yes.
Avoid the gathering. I would avoid the gathering if I were you.
Where is that at?
Gathering? Well, we have barricaded our southern perimeter from them.
The guards mentioned the gathering. What is it?
The gathering for those who worship Aura. And they are growing. But they will not like before the other cult, the deep one cult with their tentacles tried. But we stop them, and if this oil gathering tries anything, we'll stop them too. Huh. Anyway, I've got to go eat. Thank you much for the food, and if you would like to sell more to us, come by again.
Bon appetit.
Enjoy.
Well, let's go find these dwarves we need to see, guys.
Yeah.
And Trutter's gonna ask Q-Rock, would you mind carrying me? And then give his big cheesy grin.
Wow.
I've got a turret, man. We're a turret. I've got my rifle in the back. We're back to the bone.
I can only carry you in the time of battle. Or when you're knocked out again.
We can leave the sleds here, right? Because
we
got lodgings. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're taking care of that for us.
Yeah, let's head on down here then.
Okay.
Everyone going with Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far ahead.
I'll have Brother Baronis stay back, because you guys
They let him practice his stew making.
Clop, 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 clop. You see this wagon, this horse, and some cloaked individuals on it pass you by. It's all covered and sealed and padlocked and
padlocked.
Did we notice anything about it?
Roll your perception.
Yeah, good. Yeah. No.
I see the Goliath is staying safely at a safe distance. Because he's scared.
Golly.
3.
15.
I have not rolled above a 5 yet.
Wow.
Rolls.
We'll get it out of your system before we reach combat.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Did you roll Azul?
Perception, Azul. We're rolling.
Yeah, let me roll on here.
Azul.
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard you. 3.
15 total for me.
Roll again. Chris already had 3. So
Yeah, we can't have 2 threes.
Yeah, that's against the rules.
3 is taken. Yeah.
Completely against the rules.
Against the rules.
Hey!
Yeah, right. See? Look what I rolled. Look what I rolled, guys. This is how you do it, okay? This is how you do it, okay? You guys really
Yeah,
did
I'm
it.
sorry. We don't have access to the algorithm.
So you were rolling for Barona's perception there?
No, I was just rolling to show you how to do it. That's all I was doing.
Very helpful.
And don't worry, I got plenty more where that came from. I can just throw that one off.
Yeah, he's gonna click the 20 button. Oh look, that's 20.
Okay, so you
I did. Ah, that's how you do it.
There you go. See, someone's learning. Okay, yeah. However, you wasted yours. Okay, so all right, they're just like heavily armed, and looking at. They kind of look at you. Actually, yeah. Let me roll for them.
Are they humans? Humanoids?
Yeah, human-y, frozen-y looking, grayish.
They are grayish. Okay, they are not dwarves.
No, and they pass you by, heading that way.
Is there any markings on the trailer or anything? Any symbols or anything?
You rolled a 3.
On the wagon? Huh?
You rolled a 3. Why are you asking me anything?
All I can see is snow. I have no idea. I'm just trying to find the pole.
You're just doing this. The Goliath walks by and the feet.
Trotter.
You know all the feet stuff from the boots, the snow coming up. That's you.
Right.
That horse-drawn cart that just ran past. That looked like it had a strong box on it, a lock box.
The whole thing is covered.
I bet they're transporting something valuable under there.
That they are.
No.
Thinking about robbing it?
Me? No, I'm a good person. I wouldn't think about that. I was just wondering. It's not every day you see the bank drive by. So somebody's got taken that out in broad daylight. That's means they're probably heavily guarded. Whomever they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good to know.
They faded off into the dark.
All right, let's keep going. Thinking about robbing it. Look, just because I'm a dark elf.
Profiling.
Yeah.
I didn't find it.
Oh my gosh.
You can kind of. Oh yeah. Well, actually, no, you can't. I was gonna say you can see smoke coming out of the smokestacks, but no, I don't. I probably, if you do it, very minimal.
Not from the main street yet. Okay.
No, I mean you can see the smokestacks, maybe over some of these frozen buildings, but it's not smoking.
All right. Well, let's head over.
But you remember where it is, like the smokestacks, in right. better years when they would burn like crazy. This place here.
Yeah.
So you can go in the door. It's a heavy kind of warehousey kind of building, and cool. You see there's doors and domes in there, but they seem a little more raggedy, like blacksmithy aprons and.
Oh. Okay.
But it's a little sadder looking, not as much work being done. But they seem to have some fires though, but they're magical fires. They're not burning wood, so maybe some heat, but not a lot. but they're tinkering around with small stuff. But you can tell that they have worked on bigger stuff. They just haven't in a while.
Okay.
Weapons and even some magical. Do you think?
How much wood do we have, Kirok?
Let me take a look. We've got a good amount.
You don't have it with you, but it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah,
to deliver it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of wood.
We have a pretty fair amount to trade, or
yeah. I mean, I've got it. Yeah, we've got over 500.
oh, nice.
Guys, I'm gonna step off just a second. It's
Sure.
the door. Be back.
Tell them it's not Sunday. The church is closed.
And if it's dwarves, don't make any deals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's Oh, here, I'm gonna give you this. Can you add 8 bundles of wood to whatever total you already have?
Sure.
That was Barona, and I found that. I just want to take it off my list and put it with the group stuff. So.
Okay.
Are we waiting for Chris and Markel? Okay.
No, you guys can. Oh, I don't know where Markel went. You there? Maybe he took a break. All right. Well, I'll take a quick break then.
Okay. All right. Take 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Markel just kind of disappeared on us.
Yep. Way to go, Azul.
I talk, but it's so cold.
That means keep quiet. Okay. Better go up 3 levels after this.
Why?
Just got a good feeling about this one, you know? So far, so smooth. So far, so smooth. May not speak too soon. You know how you get. You hate to see us succeed.
I only want you to succeed if I know I've taken a few minutes of your life out of you, you know. In shock and fear. In gasping anxiety.
Which is the thing.
We have, for myself anyway, not quite, but almost once per session, there's been a point in some combat where I thought, I'm dropping to 0 hit points. So you definitely keep us on our toes.
Dude, that was me
first couple of
2 weeks ago when like I thought I could fly and shoot. Luckily, the fly helped me disengage because that's when that giant hit me. And that one hit took me all the way down. If I would have got hit again, I was dead. So, yeah, definitely on our toes.
Actually, I'm glad that Chris has another character, so I can kill him for sure.
I'm just being killed. It's not me.
We should have you make another character.
To Azul?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to start from ground 0. I just want to go as high as I can.
Uh-huh.
Looking at my spell sheet, they just get better and better.
So, and then I take it away from you.
I worked hard to be where I am today.
Work hard.
That's true. You've only missed one session.
Man, I apologize for that.
No, you're good.
If I wasn't leaving in less than a month, I definitely would have skipped the beach. But I'm like, you know what? This might be my last time. Let me go have fun with the fans.
Yep.
So,
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. A summer Tuesday, though. A summer Tuesday.
Well, Chris might be a little while, I don't know, so.
We're in June, bud.
Okay.
So you guys are at the hum of a house. We are the Forge Masters. The fire fires the fire.
I hear this is you all are the greatest craftsmen in the 10 towns.
They all look up at you. It's gnomes and dwarves, so I mean, there's probably some humans in there as well, or whatever, doing their little motley work.
I have need of your services.
Oh, yes. They kind of come up, like a gnome comes up, brushes himself off. Yes. What is it that you need? We have limited capabilities right now, as you can see.
Yes. Can you make studded leather armor?
Oh, no, not here. We cannot. But you can get some from the dwarves up in the conclave. They'll have some leather armor they can make for you there.
Well, what exactly do you make here?
We are of steel and metals and other metals.
Oh. What about a breastplate?
Yes, could make you a breastplate.
Do that?
Yes. But as you can see, our fires, we're quite limited in forging and working with fire right now.
Can you put an enchantment? Can you do enchantments?
That is what we do here.
Ah.
But again, to do something like yours would need about 100 wood. And we don't have it.
we could pay you in gold and wood.
Oh.
Would that be of interest to you?
Absolutely.
I look
you
up
say you
to,
have wood?
Yeah, I look up to Kirok with my little puppy eyes. Do we have wood? 100 wood, please?
We have 100 wood.
Awesome.
Oh, that is most excellent. Oh, where did you get this wood? I'm not that it's any of my business, but during these difficult times, it's been troublesome to get wood.
Well, it's not like it grows on trees.
That may earn you a little credit.
Yeah.
You want a breastplate then?
Yes, please.
Well,
that would be tremendous. Yeah. I would be honored to don something with your reputation.
Oh, thank you. Roll your persuasion.
Persuasion. All right.
I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little advantage because you're a little. Oh, well, either one was pretty
24. Papum.
25 will make it.
With advantage, you had 25.
So, yes. If we could really. You're from out of town, then I take it. You've been able to gather wood. Was you?
Yeah, I'm from Goodmead. Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, we're all from the area, the 10 towns.
And tell me, how is there any game available in these areas?
Precious little. However, we have been blessed enough, and I turned to our Goliath and I said, we have some very skilled hunters and trappers here.
Well, skill or not, if there are no game about in this horrible time, how?
Well, we've had a little luck.
Oh, so you have some meat then?
Yes, we have.
Yes, and fish.
Could you spare any? Part of the deal, of course.
Certainly. Let me see
but before we say sure, we would then potentially need you to make things for other people.
Yeah. What else do we need? That's right.
Well, what would you like? Well, we have known we can create. We could do. Well, I see you have an axe there.
Yes, I do.
And that's a dwarven axe. Well,
yes, it is.
Grendel must have crafted this one. Excellent.
Yes, he did. It has done well by me, thank you. Can you make it even better?
In these times, we can make it better. The price is high, but boy, are we willing to come down on that price for some meat and wood. Generally, the price would be 10,000 gold to improve that.
Gold.
That's how good your axe is now. But to make it even better, make it a +2, but even to make it even better. But yes, we're willing to come down if you're willing to give us some meat and wood. More. So for the breastplate, 100 wood plus, and trust me, that 100 wood will go to your breastplate, but everyone else in this forge will use it for their own desperate needs. Thusly, I'm being honest with you, it will be worth so much more than you can imagine. And we can also use it to help you to forge your axe even better. But don't tell Grendel, he may be upset that we have improved it. That is if you take this price. So 100 wood. We'll need to make it 200 wood if you want the axe done. Plus a couple of thousand gold. We'll need that. Or some supplies.
Gold.
This will include the breastplate and your axe. Plus, we really could use some meat. You have maybe 50 pounds of meat.
And what else out there could you? What else could you make potentially for our gnome friend or my sorcerer friend here?
Gnome friend. Oh yes. So, Trotter, roll your perception and look around in the area.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
You're muted though.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so you're in the forge.
Perception.
You're in the forge hall here.
Okay.
Markel, does Azul wear armor?
Hey, 16.
I think maybe leather, but I'm not sure. 16?
Yeah, leather, but not like heavy metal armor or anything.
So Trotter, you know everything here is much cruder than what you like. You have your engineering kit, and I'm assuming you left it at the sled because it's kind of a big, it's a device. Everything here is cruder, but you think though you may need some. They do have iron, like ingots of iron, raw iron or whatever it's called, and you feel like you'll need that at some point.
I'm going to communicate that to the guys. I need some iron, some of these ingots. 10 or 12 of these ingots would be really helpful. Also, I need a hat. You guys have any hats? Like a cowboy hat.
Made of
what's a cowboy?
Metal?
No, made of leather.
We don't have any. What is a cowboy?
I draw a crude drawing of one and hand it to him.
Oh, you need
you might know it as a bull.
Oh, we need to shoot. What are those hats? Oh, a musketeer hat. I don't know what the heck they're called. Those, whatever.
A 10-gallon hat.
Yes.
For the
Trotter, but for Trotter, it's a gallon and a half.
It'd be a gallon and a half.
Yes, you can get those at the market.
Okay, thank you.
If anyone hasn't already eaten the leather,
yeah,
chewed away at it.
I lean over to Kirok and whisper, check here.
So they want 200 wood, 2,000 gold, and 50 pounds of meat. And they will make you guys stuff.
I said, yeah,
That's a lot of gold.
I said, I've got 500 gold I can chip in.
This is for both, though, the axe and the breastplate.
I got you. Yeah, personal.
Well, plus, once we sell some of these magic items, that should really give us some money.
Yeah, that's true, too.
What is it that you're selling?
That gives me an idea. I reach into my pack, and I pull out, let me see, how did you describe that? Because nobody else. The little brooch, the magical brooch in the shape with the dark beetle symbol. We got that from one of the priestesses.
Yeah. Let me find it on here.
Would this be worth anything to you? Yeah, because if we can keep our cash.
That's more of the vile magics. Yes, sorcerers and stuff are quite interested in that.
Alright, that's all I got on the magic item end.
Let's see. I have plenty of trinkets. Could you not use those?
Yeah, we've got lots of trinkets. That's true.
Oh yes, we're interested in trinkets.
Okay.
We can always use trinkets, as you see. We have plenty of trinkets here. They can always collect more.
I've got a total of 15 trinkets worth 1 to 10 GP each.
Okay. You want to do try to trade those off to him?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So roll. Let's say for the first 5, roll your persuasion against him.
No persuasion.
You're haggling.
I gotcha. All right.
It's like, well, these ones are. All right, so he beat you there. So 2 gold 13. Each for 5 of them.
Okay, that's 10. That's nothing. All right, and then the other 5.
All right, you beat him there. So these are great. Yeah, we'll take them. What was your total?
24.
Okay, 9 gold each.
Okay.
5, and then the last 5.
Oh yeah, one more.
Azul.
Yep.
11.
2 gold each. Azul, so you saw that brooch that Reese showed.
That's 65 gold.
That's, 565 there. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Azul,
I have some. Too.
Yeah, okay. Azul, Reese has a brooch, a dark-looking brooch that he showed the gnome, and the gnome said he wasn't interested in it, but it is magical, and he said it was for sorcerers.
Oh, it would. I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah,
it is for a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if he's interested in that, I'll give that to him.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it just says it's a brooch of dark magic with a beetle symbol.
Okay. So I look to him and I say, as you can see, I am a sorcerer and I have this brooch with dark magic.
No. He's not the gnome. They're not interested in it. I'm saying you are a sorcerer. It's for a sorcerer.
Oh, well, if he's willing to...
Reese gives it to you.
Yeah.
Is a gift.
So, you have a sorcerer's brooch.
I was just going to ask you, how do I know what it does?
Yeah. And... at some point when you commune with it or whatever, you realize it gives you an addition +1 HD to 1 spell per combat. So if you cast a spell, it'll add an extra hit die of damage.
Ooh, that's awesome.
So this is like a brooch of power to a sorcerer.
The HD 1?
1 HD per combat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, cool. All right.
So
very cool.
So if you actually,
very cool.
It'd be very powerful with the Witch's Bolt because it'll. That's one spell and it lasts for some
per combat. Okay. Thank you.
Kirok, after adding the trinkets and double checking my inventory, I can contribute 850 gold to the total.
Okay.
There's just gold coming out everywhere, huh? You just
I've got 30 trinkets.
All right, let's do those in tens. All right, do you want to sell it to them, or you want someone else to sell it to them?
I'll haggle. I know. Do it.
Oh, I'll throw in a frozen hair too, since I had that on me.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
All right, Kirok, you get advantage to your rolls.
Oh, nice.
Because they just got this hair, so they're just like, yeah, we'll take them. So roll your advantage. Roll.
Okay.
First 10.
Okay.
Then it doesn't have to die an ugly death in Barona's soup.
12.
All right, we beat him. So 8 gold for the first 10, or 8 gold each.
Okay, so that's 80.
So the second 10. Roll again. I'm kind of rolling low. So.
He said, am I still rolling advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, he's still got the hair. The hair is really huge in the gnome's arms. You know.
Awesome.
It's frozen hair.
13.
13. All right, you beat. So 7 gold each.
Okay, so.
And then the last 10. Oh, he gives you 12. Whatever. Just take 12 gold each. Yeah, that's fine.
12 gold each. Okay.
I rolled a 1, so take a 12.
So that's 270
that's
total.
270.
Yep.
Well, I have 100 gold you guys can use if you need it.
Oh, look at that little guy.
That's so kind. That's so kind, Tractor. I don't need it, but that's kind of. Can you hold on to that? I have accumulated a good amount of gold over this adventure. I'm going to make sure that I'm not going broke doing it, though. How about this, my dwarven friend? You need meat.
Gnome. I'm a gnome.
I'm sorry, my gnome friend.
Disadvantage to your next roll, buddy.
Yeah, you're all short to me.
I'm sorry, Master Gnome. Perhaps we could apologize by way of this, and I pull out a salty meat.
Okay.
Heals 1d10 hit points.
Oh, wow. You don't need that? Okay, fine. We'll take it. Oh, yes.
I said 1. He doesn't know I have more, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you just put that right in.
Chew on this and you'll feel better.
You place that bacon, frozen bacon, on top of the
frozen
hair, and his eyes light up. Okay, so go ahead, Kirok. What were you saying, my dear giant friend?
Yes, I was saying that being that you enjoy meat so much, perchance instead of 2,000 gold, we give you 1,500 gold and more meat as you need it.
How much more meat are we talking about? Everyone's starting to circle, come closer.
Just 50 pounds more meat.
Yes, of course, absolutely. Everyone's like jumping like little Christmas elves, you know.
The forge fires are about to light up.
Let's see. Everybody roll. If anybody rolls a 20, I'll give you guys something special.
If we all roll a 20?
Any of you roll a 20.
Any of us.
Look how nice I am.
Yeah, wow.
There we go.
Oh, what?
Here, I'll roll for real.
Only I can do that.
Oh, dadgummit, close. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
15.
You still get a sense that they can offer you magical stuff. You just got to bring them more or whatever. But they're getting to work as soon as you bring the wood.
I shall go and retrieve the wood. So.
Right, well, I'll just play that you go and get it and come back.
Okay. Hey, I look forward to seeing what kind of enchantments you can put on the armor and the axe.
And my axe.
No, they. Oh, yeah. +1 breastplate. Yeah, they'll do that.
Oh, awesome.
That's what they do. But that not yet. You don't have it yet. They gotta do it.
So I know I had to step out. So are we still on our way to the wizards?
And the 10 ingots. Yeah, you can get the 10 ingots as well. We are limited in our ingots, but we have enough because we haven't been doing any forging.
Cool.
But we have enough for now. But we have not had the dwarves and Tourmaline have not sent us much. Obviously, in the last since the winter dread.
Okay. Got it.
We have a couple of questions for you if you have some time.
But yes, what?
What do you know about this gathering? The gathering. They sound like bad news.
They're not far from here, but we try to avoid it. Well, it's the Ordo cult. They claim they're saving the people, and a lot of the wealthy and up-to-dos have gone there now. I don't know. Maybe they're gaining power. I don't know.
Does the city watch not take care of them or keep them in check?
What can they do? Some of them have gone. Some of the officials have succumbed to. Well, this Frost Druids there, they have promised and given gifts of food to the worshippers. We don't know where they get the food from, but I just don't want to go there. They're gathering tonight. They gather in the coldest of the nights. And,
is it best to stay indoors when that happens, or?
It's best to stay indoors when. Period. Really.
Sure.
Everything out there, more and more people are calling. They're either gone out trying to escape this curse, or they've died from the freeze or from starvation. More and more people disappearing that we can't even count. Maybe half of Bryn Shander is left. Or less, we don't know. The speaker holds up in his place with his guards. That's all I know about that.
Is the speaker a good man, or?
Well, he was. And they were heroic fighting off the frost giants. doing things back in the day, but ever since this dread, it's been a continual, weight, curse upon us all.
So the speaker is good that you know of.
Well, he doesn't work with the Gathering and the cults, as far as I know. But many of the other powerful people in this, the wealthy ones that haven't left, they seem to be siding with them and getting their gifts.
What about the Wizards? Do you know much about them? Do you have any dealings with them?
We used to, yes. We used to get help from them and with our enchantments and stuff. But, it seems that a large portion of them escaped early on. And there's a few left there. I don't know, they just hold up in their wizard academy. We just telling us mysterious things. Being, what's the word? Obtuse? I don't know. Confusing. But they're next to the druids. The druids haven't done much to help us, that's for sure. They have not defied this cult or this dread.
I'm gonna walk over to Reese and pull him down. So we need to go.
I bend over.
We need to go find these dwarves over here, the Forge folks. We need to get to the bottom of all this and do something. This is gonna get bad.
Well, this is the door. This is the Forge folks.
These are the people.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right, sorry about that. Okay.
Now, while you stepped away, we went inside the door. So
Gotcha. Okay.
That's who we've been negotiating with.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't like what's going on here in Bryn Shander at all. It doesn't sound good.
So maybe, is there a way? I'm going to ask him. Is there a way that we can get access to the speaker? Do you think he would see us?
Well, he'll be at the towers, probably the South Gate, or the complex next to the South Gate towers.
That's close to where we are, correct?
Yeah, it's just over there.
Yep.
And you, Reese, you're the only one. I think Reese, your background. I think you were in Bryn for a little while, and then you went to Goodmead.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the complex where the speaker would be.
Yeah, we're close by. I wonder if he would be willing to give us a mission. Maybe there's a way that we can get rid of these folks.
I'm sure he would be happy for somebody to come in and do that for him.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rock.
I agree.
Take care, Rock. I'm marking that 850 off of my inventory.
How long will, I'm going to talk to the gnomes, how long will it take you to put the shield together and the axe?
A couple days. Because we got nothing else to do. Except eat. But that will definitely give us the warmth and energy.
Reese, only take 750 off, so just cut it in half.
750? Okay. That's fine with me.
You shouldn't have to.
Yeah, so take off the wood, the gold, and the meat.
Would they be able to do anything with my armor, or my suit's kind of a special suit?
Well, yeah, they're very curious about yours, actually.
A special suit.
Yes.
My space suit.
What is that contraption?
Okay. Like Buck Rogers or something.
Yeah,
well, you got
exactly.
your guns. What is these contraptions? Are they arquebusiers? You know, the muskets.
Right.
There's no loading thing. There's no gunpowder thing. What is these?
And I'll begin to dialogue with them and try to explain to them the best I can what these are, and see if they can help me. Maybe I can work together with them to manufacture some ammunition. Kind of show them, do a trade.
I mean the battery, the energy cell.
Yes.
Roll your persuasion. I mean, they're pretty enthusiastic about looking at it.
Sure.
But this is beyond them. They're so you're gonna have to roll something very clearly defined persuasion.
If you need help with your roll, give them a piece of bacon.
So they're.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of bacon and go.
Okay, they're not No, they're confused. You kind of see that you're losing time with them because they don't understand what you're talking about. They don't.
Okay.
They know what they know. They know that what you have is interesting, but you're confusing them, so they don't know what it is.
Okay. Gotcha.
Try again later.
Yeah.
When you clear your mind.
Yes. That'll work. Okay.
Yes, it's Brighthelm. Oh no, sorry, Duvessa. Speaker Duvessa. She should be there.
Cute.
Speaker Duvessa. She cute? Is that what you said?
I see the Goliath needs to get with his tribe soon. He's been alone out here with the smaller folk.
And are we close to the wizard's place? Is that like next door or something?
No, that is on the other side by the east gate.
Oh, gotcha.
But I saw a kid out in the alley peeing. I think he's a wizard. We were walking in the door. I was trying not to look.
No inspiration.
Well, if we're so close to the speaker, maybe we can go see Speaker Duvessa.
Yeah. And if that kid's still out there, we could tell him you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The what? The kid. All right.
I'm making up NPCs.
All right, you guys are heading to the speaker's compound?
Sure, to find out about this gathering and we can assist.
Yeah, let's do that.
Tell him the Forge sent you.
Forge.
You know, like the gnome guy says his
Thank
name.
you.
Okay.
When should we come back for our stuff?
In 2 days.
2 days. Okay, you got it.
You know what?
Kirok, do you have another weapon?
Yes. Kirok has another weapon.
Oh yeah, you don't have your axe. That's right.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
No problem. We go back to the.
I still have my other great axe. I still have my great axe.
Your -1 great axe.
It's not -1. It's just not +1.
All right.
I still have, actually no. I have 2 axes because he's working my dwarven axe, but I still have my mastercraft axe, which is +1.
Fine. And can break. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Why do you think he has a second one?
Breaking a mastercraft axe? Okay.
Wow.
All right, against a mastercrafted rock. All right. You guys are going to. All right, so animate yourselves over to.
All right, we'll do it.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Where's my homegirl?
you moved me.
I'm moving it. I'm moving everybody out
okay.
at once. So we go down here.
Yeah. So you see like the guards in the towers over here,
Yeah.
and they kind of notice you walking to the compound. What is your business? Yeah, you wish to speak to the speaker?
Yes. 4 heavily armed strangers wish to speak with your speaker.
Amusing. Just a moment. So they kind of come down, walk across, come over. With that, you realize there's not that many guards or something. And they goes into the building, comes back out. Where be you from? Strangers? The guard asks. Where be you from, strangers? The guard asks.
Good mead.
We be from Good Meads.
Good mead.
Homie.
You don't look like Good Mead residents.
That is where we most recently were. We have traveled many a place and laid our heads in many a place.
The storm has forced us. We were passing through, and the storm forced us to hole up at Goodmead for many months.
All right, come in.
Thank you.
So.
And I'm going to mention that the Forge sent us over to see her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So you go in, and she comes out, or she's in there with her little candles, and hello.
It's Bed Bath and Beyond.
That was
Little candles and
Yankee Candle.
Candles and
yeah. Okay, so
I saw that key.
Speaker Duvesta. A pleasure.
all right. It's lit up in here. What it do better.
Lay on the floor.
Alrighty. Duvesta is a squat dwarf with a beard and
listens to Barry White.
All right. Okay, so she's there and she's
Can't get enough of your beard, baby.
so she sees you all and well, this is an interesting party that has come into Bryn Shander.
The Forge Master sent us.
Yes, but only one of you even looks like you may work at the Forge. Where are the rest of you? And you look oddly dressed for a Forge Master. Is that their new equipment these days? Trotter?
I'm from a different area. This is my suit, my tinker suit. And I'm not from here, but I am a tinker.
Are you?
We're here to help you. We've been going through the 10 towns and trying to determine how to get rid of this plight that we're dealing with Oral, the Frostmaiden, and we understand you have an issue here now with this gathering. We want to see if we can help.
Things are hard enough these days without cultists running around.
You must be careful of your words. As terrible as the times are, some are looking for refuge with this goddess, and I am not one to stop them.
We heard you took up arms to stop them.
No.
What happened?
No, I did not take up arms to stop them.
Oh, you were misinformed by the dwarves, then.
Why would the Forge?
No. The dwarves. You mean the Conclave? Yes, they have made threats to the cults.
Oh.
But I have not. If the people are wanting to comfort from this winter goddess during this horrible time, I am not one to stop them. And there are plenty of others who are even leaving Bryn Shander, and I am not one to stop them either.
But if this everlasting winter has been sent by Oral, why would worshipping her make it in?
Well, it appears there's no other gods coming to end this. It seems, aren't we all set for this doom, or whatever it is, or they call it salvation? As you can see, I'm tired and starving, and as are many here.
Clearly not thinking straight.
So
you must be very weary.
Of course I am. As are all
Sounds
here.
like you need a hot meal.
Rona.
Rona, cook or something.
Yeah.
I could always, yes, I could use a hot meal, as could my men. Where I don't even have the strength to fight this gathering or whatever it is. I can merely guard the gates.
What if you had the help of 5 highly skilled, deadly men that had Bryn Shander's best interest? Okay, 4.5 highly skilled men that had Bryn Shander's best interests at heart.
A quarter, not a half.
This is no time for half measures, Trotter.
I'm intrigued, but I don't want to start a war. Everything is so precariously fragile.
And if they were discovered to, if this gathering were discovered to be up to some crime, would that tip the scales?
What crime would they be up to? People are dying, starving, disappearing. I don't know what crime they would be up to in these horrible times.
Would that not be considered a crime, with all the death and destruction that is going around?
Yeah, the winter is killing everything. And no gods have come to save us.
They didn't pay their taxes?
I'm glad you still have amusement during this continual dread. Many of us have lost it. Many of us have lost it.
It helps keep me warm inside in these dark times.
Why don't you just go to the underground where you can find your comforts and your warmth, like the dwarves in the valley? They won't even come up to help us. And these dwarves, that's their confidence. When everything runs out, they're going to flee as well to the underground. But we humans cannot survive underground. And you Goliaths, I don't think even you Goliaths and your tribes in the mountains can survive this winter.
Do you have any ideas of how we might be able to stop this threat? How can we help you?
Well, I suppose the problem is if you do find them doing something, I won't have a strong enough force to stop them.
Not even after we feed them, they'd be strong enough?
I have just enough men to watch all the gates, and even then, I'm not sure how.
Are there threats outside of town where the gates
Not
need
really.
to be watched?
No, not really. But
Then why do the gates need to be manned so heavily?
Because that is my role, and the ones that go into town tend to disappear, or join the gathering, or give up. So I keep them separate if I can. Separated.
Well, no disrespect, but it seems like you're so worried about the problems that are not outside and guarding the walls than the problems that are going on inside your walls. It seems as you care much about your people, but fear the action to help them.
She, she kind of just starts to. She can't really cry. She doesn't have the tears or energy, but she just kind of does the sinking thing. And if you can find something, know this. If you can find something and stop it, by all means do so. I don't have help either way, but I would be grateful.
We will try.
It is our quest to do what we can.
I'm doing what I can. And after 2 years and no sign of the sun, I don't know what else to do.
Well, we will depart to you, hopefully, with a bit of hope, as you may have heard tales of our exploits. But we have freed Targos. We have freed Lonelywood.
Freed Targos? Oh, God, sorry.
And Goodmead. And we shall continue to do the work. Hopefully you and your men will find the hope and bravery and gallantry to join us.
When the time comes.
When the time comes.
Can I ask her, do you know of anyone who might know how to defeat the Frostmaiden, or where we might be able to go from here to get information to help us?
Yes, I would have thought the wizards would have known. But the best of them had escaped through their magics. And then it seems that was shut off, and the rest now are isolated here.
Is there any advice you can give us for getting an audience with the wizards?
Well, they, just like the rest of us, are running low on everything. Hope, food, whatever. Their wits, obviously. They'll sell anything just to get something.
Thank you. We'll see what we can do.
We got this.
I'm gonna pull the guys together as we're walking out and just look at all you guys and say, these are some hopeless people.
You are not kidding. Well, I think we've had worse battles. What do you say? Fought giant.
We can't fight someone we can't see.
Oh, only if you knew my background story. I've been fighting ghosts.
One day on these mini treks between towns, you'll have to share it.
Let's just say a ghost has been haunting me. Too complicated to speak on right now, I know.
Well, thanks for reminding me. I totally forgot about that. Hold on a second.
Oh my God. Why? You yourself in the foot.
So do we need now to go see the wizards? Is that kind of our next?
Yeah, let's go there next.
Okay.
Maybe we can negotiate, use some food to negotiate with them too. So.
Yeah, it sounds like we need some, I mean, we can sell some of this stuff we have, but we need information, don't we?
Yeah, we're...
Alright, so you're walking through a dark area with barely any lights, or, in this area. These are the richer buildings, but everything is locked and closed, and they have the fancy sculptures and the.
So does it seem
unsafe,
gilded, or is it just dark?
It's just dark
and empty streets.
Empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay alert, guys.
Got it.
I've got night vision too, so
We'll
I'm gonna pull my rifle around so that I'm cradling it.
All right. So the you went too far. No. This here's that's okay. I'm just kidding. So this here, and you already know this. That's the druid area with their garden, or was once a garden, but now it's covered in snow, obviously. But it's still the druid, the Lund de Druid, the moon of the druids, and the Wizard Academy is this complex of buildings here where you're at now.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so a servant comes to the door, and and opens it, literally like defensive, whatever, weak, just opens it and looks at you, and it's just kind of a robed individual, and says, where, come in quickly, because the blizzard, snow. So they have their magical cantrips going, lights and warmth. So they have some comforts. They all look quite gaunt, but there's a few in there, and then a few more come from, say, upstairs to look, but there's only a handful there. And so these are just some young, they look more young than older. Have you brought a message from the wizards from the south? No. Where are you from?
How far south are these wizards?
From Waterdeep.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, we've been as far south as Dugan's Hole. Is that as far south as we've been?
Oh, then you're locals.
Yes.
But you're not a local.
No, but I've been here some time. I wasn't raised here.
Since the curse?
Yes.
And the rest of you, where are you from?
I point to the stars.
Point to the frozen wall.
E.T., go home!
right.
Yeah, does the gnome's finger turn red when he? That's
okay. So, well, how can we help
Chris,
you?
should we say?
How can we help you? You're gonna ask
some
all
information. Yeah, but well, and I'm gonna take the staff out and show them the staff and say, we're hoping someone can maybe identify this, and we thought maybe we could sell it or trade it.
And this, and I pull out the tome.
Okay, they're like, well, these are great things. They're kind of looking through the tome and the staff. Yes, we would gladly take these for something to help you or aid you. But okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, they're like, yes, we would gladly take these off your hands and trade them, of course. What is it that you would like?
Turn around and say, hey guys, what do we need? We know we need information, which hopefully they'll just give us, but
roll your. Who wants to give a persuasion as to like convince them of what, you know?
Not me, not the way I'm running. Oh, look at that!
Oh yes!
All right.
Oh yes.
I didn't say what for, so nope. I guess I'll.
You just said to persuade them.
Yes, you did.
All right, I already know what. Okay, so go ahead and say something, and then they'll just say, "Oh, of course." What does that 20? What does that 20 look like, Reese, or sound like?
We understand how valuable these items are, and we would be looking to get something useful to us in a fair exchange. That sounds reasonable to you, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, since we're not the venturing forth types, we could offer you some gems of enchantment, one each for each of you. Are you aware of what they do? A gem of enchantment, and they pull some out. You know, they get them and open a beautiful chest and pull them out. And let me explain it to you. You can, when you are crafting an item, or when you have a powerful magic item, these gems of enchantment are close to magics, and they're very malleable, and they will work with your magics, and can be added to your magics and strengthening those magics. When you craft something, say a weapon, and you put this gem of enchantment with it, and you cast a spell, you can... What? No. Okay, so these gems of enchantment will increase the volatility of your item. But you can also add things to it too if you cast a spell, like a specific spell into the gem of enchantment as you're crafting a weapon or whatever item it is. That spell may take on the form in the item. For instance, fire. If you cast firebolt over and over and over, the gem of enchantment may actually absorb that, and it'll be a part of the item you crafted. These gems of enchantment are fluid in their magics.
So, for example, if we did that with one of these gems and the gem was attached to a weapon or armor, we could use that to bolster the weapon or armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, it wouldn't necessarily give it anything above a, you know, he says it in other terms, but like a +2. But it could add some other benefit to the armor, making it lighter, or adding, you know, giving it a resistance. It just depends on what you cast into it.
One for each of us?
Yeah, one for each of you. So each of you can use it to add to an item.
Okay.
Does that sound like a fair trade?
Sounds like a good trade to me.
Well, that's not the only thing we'll do.
Okay.
We'd like to also help you. You obviously have gone around to these towns and done things. So we'd like to... have you heard of the Arcane Brotherhood?
Have we? Do we need to make a history check?
There were several wizards that came through here towards the beginning of this dread, and they have been looking for some ancient lost city. But it so happens that we know about this because of the tomes they were acquiring from our library, and they have stolen one from us. They are looking for some ancient city of wizards. We don't know what information they found. Obviously, it must have been from the tome that they took from us. We believe one is in East Haven. The others we are not sure. But we know they have their inner strife and are not working together anymore. But they seem to be treacherous. At least they dealt with us treacherously. The Arcane Brotherhood. One of them is named Verlaine. She seemed the scholarly one. Another, Zan, surely took the tome. He went up north somewhere. He was at East Haven as well for a while. But that is the last we've heard of him. He went up north beyond Caer Koenig.
What would you like us to do with them if we find them?
Kill them. They are searching for something powerful.
So it would not be a good thing if they found it.
I don't think so.
And you would like these books back that they borrowed?
Or destroyed. We have done some divination, and it may be that these have some power that we do not want to be found. Not by this roaming god aura.
Okay. So where did they go? What locations?
Sounds like East Haven.
And beyond Caer Koenig is where the Zahn was it.
Yeah, then head north from there to...
There were two others, but we don't know their names.
Okay.
So East Haven and where else? Caer something.
Caer Koenig. Konig, something like that.
Okay.
That was the place that the speaker of Targus's note said to avoid.
No, Caer Dinival was.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
And then right above it was Caer Koenig.
Okay. So same area.
Yeah, same area.
Okay.
So if you, I'm just going to assume they know you were at the forge, and they said if you take the gems back to them, they could do something with them there, with your axe and your breastplate.
Okay.
And for you, with your contraptions, the Trotter, I don't know, yours seem quite strange. And if one of the elders were here, they would probably know how to help you, but I am not one of the elders.
Okay.
And Azul, you are a sorcerer, of course.
Of course.
Have you gone to the temple, the house of the Triad Temple?
The Triad Temple?
Yes. They are seers and diviners and may be able to help you. As a sorcerer.
Anywhere I could get some help or extra stuff.
Priest Ludwig there is there. And the house of Triad is back next to near the
dwarves.
The speaker.
Yeah.
But anyway, just some advice. Oh, and the druids, of course, next door may want your help.
So you said he's
Thinking about. Sorry.
He says he's helped sorcerers such as me.
Yes.
Okay. I want to go. Okay. So, do I have to go? I mean, when can I go?
The House of the Treant Temple, do they offer healing?
Yes, they do. You could buy something for them. Well, we heard through our divination that you have fish. Perhaps we could what can we offer you for fish? Oh, none of you are really wizardy, right?
I mean, I'm a warlock and he's a sorcerer. That's the closest thing.
Well, looks like we'll have to starve. Oh no, we can allow one if you give us. We will allow, since they're going to allow one roll from kind of minor magics for some fish.
Oh yeah, what we get last week.
One roll, whoever wants to roll it, but could they? That's their trade to you from the treasure room.
Oh, so just a random roll?
Yeah, it's going to be a risque roll
so
for the fun of it.
Who...
But would you give them 10 pounds of fish?
10 pounds?
What do you think, Kira?
Let me see what I have. Kira,
we can spare 10 pounds of fish.
You and I found 200 alone last week.
Yeah, I mean, we got
and there was tons more than that.
Oh,
let's give him 20 pounds.
20 pounds. Okay, wow.
Generosity. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so roll with advantage. Somebody. Wait. Yeah, it depends on.
Somebody roll with advantage.
Good.
Somebody with inspiration might want to roll with advantage.
Sure.
I guess that would be me because I think I have the most inspirations going on here.
Wait, how many inspirations do you have?
Remember, I had all those accumulated that you said I could use up. I still have 3 left.
Oh my gosh! Use them. I'm not giving you any more.
He gave you a new one this week.
Oh,
that's true. He did. 4 now.
Wait, you don't. Well, you don't need it. You're already rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
In case you want to roll even higher.
Okay, that one's a 10. That one's 15.
All right, 15.
Yes.
Oh, yes, a ring of frost resistance. That actually might come in handy.
Ring of frost resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You need to wear that, Barbarian.
No, he's already got frost resistance.
I've got it built in. But probably Azul or Trotter could probably use that. Or Verona probably the most.
Yeah, I was going to say Verona.
Yeah, because we need him around to heal people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
write it down.
I'll write that down.
That lucky dog, he's not even here. All right.
Well, I mean, one of you can wear it now or whatever.
No, that's fine. He's back at the hotel, right?
All right, so 20 pounds of fish. Thank you.
Yeah.
We may live yet again.
Giving away a lot of food this trip.
I would say
yeah, but that's okay.
Giving it away.
We'll get
trading
more.
it.
Yeah.
And everyone's starving, so you're getting a great deal. Use 20 pounds of fish for a ring of frost resistance.
I think we made out there. Yeah.
Who else in the entire D&D world has ever done that?
If I could do that in real life, I'd be down at the lake right now. So.
True.
Okay, at the Druids, you realize they're just nice or whatever. They let you in, and they actually still have a garden inside. They've been huddling around it and protecting it, and they're very coy. They don't want anyone to come in, but they're worried about the gathering. That's who they're trying to hide from. So they don't really want to talk. They're in their mode. So if you want to try to get something out of them, you really gotta. They're going to trade with you, but they don't want to give you any information about anything. You can just tell by their attitudes.
Yeah.
Because they're moribund or whatever their attitude is. But if anyone wants to roll to try to get something out of them, any kind of persuasion roll, Azul, you want to try?
Sure, why not? What else?
Plus what?
7.
So 18. Okay, so you want to ask him anything? Or any of you? I mean, you can talk amongst yourselves.
Well, do you have, see, the thing is, he already told me where I can go that helps sorcerers.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you don't have to ask that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys can talk amongst yourselves about what you want to ask.
Yeah. I mean, we need to find out about, apparently they're concerned about the gathering, so maybe if we can find out who the ringleader is or something like that.
Do you have
any information they can give us?
Yeah. Do you have any information that might help us on the gatherings? Who the ringleader may be or whatnot? We're kind of in the dark here on this one, so any information you have to help us.
There's a powerful frost druid who leads them at the Ice Spire. It was once Sam Hale, the Deep One Church, but now they call it the Ice Spire. A powerful frost druid leads the gathering.
A powerful who?
Frost druid. Frost druid? She's leading them all to their death, these refugees. And she's even encouraging many of them to pilgrimage into the mountains. But we have known through our sight that the mountains are all closed. They all blocked by the winter ice. No one can pass. And when we have warned them, they would not heed us. They did as she bid. And they did not make it. We are sure of this. She sent many of them out. We know to their deaths. And she's gathered others to her ice spire and gives them gifts. It is growing ever in strength. And soon she will take over this town.
We need to get rid of her. Where she's at this ice spire, is it within the walls of Bryn Shander?
Yes,
or is
it is the old
walls?
Sam Held Church near the Dwarven Conclave. Yeah, you know where it is. It's behind the Dwarven Conclave. It's an old broken down church. It was burned down a few years back during a frost giant siege, but obviously it's still being used now.
Well, guys, we know she's grooming people, giving them gifts and whatnot, luring them in that way. Whatever we do, she's building an army, so sooner or later we just don't want to get to the point where, I mean, regardless, we're already outnumbered, but I don't know. I think some people are scared, some people are not, but if we could just round up a great amount of people from each town we go to that's brave enough to fight, I think we would stand a good chance. But the longer this winter dread lasts, the weaker and less confident the people get.
True. What do you think, Kirok?
I agree.
Oh, go ahead, Kirok. Sorry.
I was saying I agree.
Like you said, Kirok, the people here seem to be pretty hopeless. I'm sorry, not Kirok, Totter. When we first got here, he said people have no hope. I just feel like the longer this dread goes on, wherever we go, that's just going to be the outcome.
So you're suggesting we assault this gathering somehow and try to free Bryn Shander before moving on to one of these other places they were talking about?
Well, I mean, as we talk amongst ourselves, I mean, it didn't seem like the governor of this place or the
No, they're not going to do anything. And the longer they wait, it'll get worse. So
right. So I mean, one of the options would be to try to take her out and maybe her leadership, but we can't do it as an assault. And then the other side is, what's going to happen if we do that? If we take her out, are we going to become wanted, or
probably, but half the I mean, if she's the head of the cult or the head of the group here in town, half her followers will probably flee or surrender or whatever without her around.
And she's already having a lot of them killed, leading them into the mountains to die. So
yeah, I mean, some of them might turn against her too, if that's the case.
Well, maybe there's a way, and the dwarves might be willing to help us because they already don't like her, and we're staying right next to them.
If there's a way we can know where she's taking them into the mountains, if she takes them to the same place, maybe we can go there and hide. Mm-hmm. And as she leaves them to die, we can rescue one, and build up someone who's willing to go back to town and tell the people that she really, isn't worth worshiping and following.
Yeah, we could do that, and then maybe if she's outside the walls and they're spread out, we might be able to have a better chance.
Ron, where are the mountains relative to here? Are they north, east,
south,
west? South.
South, past Goodmead and all that. Like where you went to the.
So further past where the ship was at.
Yeah, to the just to the west of that. Literally one mountain over.
They mean the Spine of the World Mountains. Okay. Yeah. From Forgotten Realms. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're north of the mountain range. Wow.
So
I'm game for doing something sooner rather than later.
You all sound very serious.
We want to help.
Great. Or were you there talking with them, or you went off on your own and talked? I'll assume you guys went on your own.
Yeah, I was thinking about just pulling the guys together on our own and talking about it.
Yeah.
But it seems like if we were to set up an ambush somewhere outside of the city, that way we don't incur the wrath of the city, and then we can see what they're doing and where she's leading them.
If the city guards aren't going to do anything about the gathering, they're not going to do anything about us either. It seems like she would just sit back and let it play out so her guards don't get injured one way or another, since they're spread thin. So I don't see them being a factor whatsoever.
So you think we can do it here and not worry about it?
If the information we had about Bryn Shander was that this cult has been getting a lot of the wealthier people, so they may have, I don't know, men-at-arms or hirelings that would help them. I'd be very curious to see if we could get the dwarves. Isn't there a dwarf home or colony nearby the 10 towns?
Up the way of Tourmaline, there's that.
Tourmaline, okay.
Between the Carrickernings and the Tourmaline, there's this mountain.
If we could get
there's a dwarf.
If we could get a message to them,
Kirok and them
or something, and they would agree to come help, that would give us some fighting force besides just the 5 of us.
Well, there's the doors of the Conclave are, right there, and they're probably connected to the doors of the.
Well, they already said they don't like them.
Yeah, let's ask them up for help. So, I think we go back to the dwarves before we make a plan and see what their thoughts are.
Works for me.
Because if it's 5 of us, and you're talking about, we don't know what we're getting ourselves into other than let's find this priestess or druidess.
Oh, when has that ever been a problem?
We'll just stumble our way through it. Yeah. Guys, I'll be right back.
Let's see.
The druids, they want to offer their. We could offer you some herbs and healing potions if you wish. But we were hoping you would have food for trade.
It's up to you, Key Rock.
Never turn down healing potions, right?
I wouldn't. Yeah, healing potions. That's not a wise thing to turn down.
We can give you each a healing potion. We have enough for one each of you, and we can give you.
I would love a healing potion.
We can give you 20 tundra herbs we've grown. Herbs. So that's for the cooking.
Repeat that?
That's Kira can write that down. The tundra herb.
How many?
20. If you want to give that for good for cooking. Oh, you know what? I'll make it 20 tundra herb plus 1. So they're each plus 1, you know, to the roll if he wants to cook with them.
Okay, 20 tundra.
And they would like, you know, 20 pounds of fish.
So that's in exchange for 20 pounds of fish?
4 healing potions. Or 5. I'll say 5 total. 2d8.
5, 2d8. Potion.
Or you know, one. If everyone wants to write down 1, and then Kirak, you can put down 2, 1 for Verona.
Okay.
So not 5. 2 for Kirak, 1 Azul, 1 Trotter, and 1
Reese when Reese comes back.
So a healing potion 2d8. You can write that down, everybody. I can't hear you.
Oh wait.
Do we need to wait also before we do anything to get your weapons back and that breastplate? Maybe
Well, I said 2 days. It hasn't.
It's only been a morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We may want to, before we do anything, spend some time, you know, getting ready and finding out more information and maybe scouting the place out a little bit, working with the dwarves. I mean, there's things we need to do before we do anything.
So Reese, write down 1 heal potion 2d8.
Oh, good. Okay. From the druids, I guess.
Yeah. They got fish from you guys. 20 pounds?
Nice.
20 pounds of fish.
That gives me another one.
You can always get more. But they'll take what they can get.
Remember, Kirak, we were told, or we found out they think Torg had something to do with this group, possibly? Because Torg was...
Torg the merchant.
Torg the merchant was dealing with the payoffs to the wealthy people.
Right.
He runs the wagons.
So that might be a starting place for us to try to infiltrate or interrupt whatever their operation is.
Hey, guess what? That's where that wagon was going. That's a Torg wagon, I bet. Remember we saw the wagon earlier?
That might be. Would we have had any... were there any distinctive, like an insignia or symbol or trademark on the wagon?
I rolled a 3, so yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I don't recall anybody rolling anything. Yeah. Remember you guys rolled low. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to. Let's get Azul sorted out at that temple. And then go back to the forge real quick with these gems.
Agreed. And if we pass a store, Ron, I want to pick up a 1.5 gallon hat. Just want you to know I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that's back by the hotel.
I'm just going to let you know when we do that. I'm going to pick one up. So Trotter will have a 1.5 gallon cowboy hat.
Well, all right. So, like 2 to 3 pounds of meat.
Okay.
We're gonna take that off.
Okay.
We're trading 2-3 pounds of meat for his hat.
Yeah.
A very nice hat.
That's 5 pounds of meat. If you want it to be nice.
I don't need it to be nice.
2.5. All right. Well, 3 pounds. 3 pounds of meat. Whatever. Okay, so you guys are gonna animate yourselves over to the temple. you walk through the... Let me see what the weather's like. It's a little light snow now, but you know, not too bad.
Yeah.
As you guys trot through the richer buildings. No one's animating. No one's moving.
God. Hold
So
on.
if you guys know where to go.
Can I move all of us?
I don't think I have it set to that. It should, though.
Oh, wait. I think I... Oh, wait. Is it set to that?
I don't think it is.
Oh, wait. I think it is. I left somebody to rise. I can't control him, but I moved everyone else. I moved Potter.
All right, so yeah, you go to the temple area. The door opens. You look like adventurers. I am familiar with adventurers. Come in. Come in.
Hi, my name's Azul.
Oh, hello, Azul. I am Sirak. I am Sirak Simba, priest.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let me guess. You are from far away. You were on a ship. And you're probably going up the coast.
How do you know that?
Well, you're obviously a Chultan, and there's no Chultans around here natively. And the only way they can get up here is on a ship. See? Well, see? Magic!
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
But, and you, Goliath, what are you doing here in Bryn, Shander?
Minding my own business.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Azul, you were interested in asking me a question, was it?
Yeah. Before you cut me off, since you know who I am and what I am, I guess I was to recommend to you.
No, I just took a gander.
Right.
Yes.
But since I am myself a sorcerer, as you can see, and I do a little witch bolt twitch from my hand, you know, to impress them. As you can see, I heard as a sorcerer you were the person I should come talk to. Maybe you can, you know, I have money.
Well, I do, you know, divinations and speaking with the dead and things like that. I can seek out information. Is what I do for you. I don't know. Is that what you need?
Huh. I do have a.
Are you? I sense something around you, an aura around you.
Well, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that you can talk to the dead or whatnot. You know, long story short, my memory is still a bit foggy, but what I can tell you is I'm being haunted by my old captain. Like you said, came from the coast and on a ship. I can't really remember what happened that much on the ship, but there was a wreck, and he haunts me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And your memories are shaken.
Extremely.
Then we'll have to search them and see what is amiss with you.
Whoa.
Are you tied with this captain then? Your fate seems tied with this captain if he's haunting you.
I guess you could say that, yes.
Then sit here and let us attempt to try and read your memories.
Kirok, if this guy tries something funny in my head, you take him out.
He tries something funny in your head, I will take his head.
You know, I can hear both of you talking to each other.
You're supposed to.
Well, it's a little disconcerting.
Hey,
it's supposed to be.
Be in my shoes. You're a stranger and you're about to mess inside of my head.
Well, I'm trying to help you. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, okay. But we don't trust anybody, so we have to be careful.
Look, I've survived the frost giants besieging this town, and I saw firsthand heroes rushing about this very building, this very temple, fighting these great beasts.
Well,
and I survived that, so I'm quite sure I can handle you all messing around here. Anyway, sit here and let us see what I can do to help you. I'm going to need a payment, though, because that's how this works.
Payment, huh?
Yes, my payment is 100 gold.
What if
quite frankly, food is expensive, and I need quite a bit of gold to buy some.
What if I roll my persuasion and I say, what about...
This is like Weimar, Germany or something.
What about 50 gold?
How about I just give you a steak?
How about... excuse me?
How about I just give you a steak?
A bear steak?
Well...
say you hungry, I can give you a steak.
Yeah, you have a... Do you have a steak?
I have bear steak.
Well, we'll sit down then. We'll work out the details. But yes, you sure. So if you wait, do you have it? No, I'll just say yes. Okay, yeah. Yes. If you can give me some steak, 10 pounds of steak would be wonderful. I will do what I can.
Well, you can't eat right now, so maybe.
No. I will eat it sparingly and rationed it. Trust me, I will slither this thing for years if this is if it's going to come to it. But I could do with 10 pounds of meat.
Okay.
Bear would be perfect.
We'll give you 10 pounds of bear meat. Why not?
Okay.
Who doesn't like steak?
Then I will help you.
Let's proceed.
All right. So you sit with him. It's like a seance type of thing. And, he's trying to... So you must try to search back in your memories. You must try to tell me what you think you've seen. What is amiss? What is happening?
Well, my last encounter.
Shh. Just think, okay? Just close those lips of yours. Okay? Pinch them closed. I just want you to think about it. Oh, hold on a second. I'm trying to get something here. Okay, so as you're doing that and you're getting the memories, this guy pops up.
I yell, "He's here! He's here! The ghost captain that's been haunting me. He's here!"
You see him kind of appear in the corner of the room. It's all furnished and nicely and all that.
You guys see him?
Do the rest of us see
Yeah, you guys see him there.
See, I told you.
Too bad Barona's not here to turn him.
I pull my
he pulls out his scimitar.
I materialize
Azur! And the priest, of course, stop! What is amiss here? What has happened? And he starts to converse, Now ask him questions quickly while I hold him. Ask him what you need to.
Why are you haunting me?
You, Azul! You left me to die! And you ate me! You, Azul! Curse you!
No way!
You ate somebody, bruh?
Wait, I ate you?
You ate me!
No, I ate you.
The priest is like, oh, okay.
No more steaks for Azul. Wow.
Yeah, bro, we're not here.
You out in the winter dread in the frozen wastes. We were starving. We were the last two survivors of the Duchess after it was taken by the dragon.
How did you die?
Sounds like you ate him. That's how he died.
I died because both of us were too weak. And when I faded, you ate my body parts.
A dragon sank your ship?
A dragon took the Duchess. It took all of my treasure. All of my payment as I was taking those wizards up to the prison. You left me there. Now you must get my treasure. You must end my haunting, or I will kill you from the grave. I will kill you. I will attack you.
Can you end a haunting of somebody you ate? That doesn't sound possible.
The priest says, you'll have to end his anger.
He just takes an omeprazole.
You'll have to end his anger and get his treasure. He wants his treasure back.
Tell him he tasted good and it's okay.
Wait.
I will hunt the big one too! For being so snide.
Listen, ain't nobody scared of you.
Listen, if I get the treasure, just leave me alone.
You get the treasure and you become the captain of the Duchess. And I will fade in peace.
What kind of ghost needs treasure? What does this ghost want with treasure anyway?
He's just completing his his cycle. His captain.
Don't poke holes in the plot points.
There's no holes in these plots. It's all complete. It's just it's amazingly full of depth and deep. That's what the priest say.
Okay, well apparently this ghost can be tangible.
I will return, and when I return, I'll be more powerful and hunting you, and I will be stronger with my anger.
You sound like you got eaten. That's all I know.
Where would we find
Azul, did you really eat this dude?
I don't remember, man.
How can you not remember eating a person?
I guess you would want to block that out, but still though.
Wow.
I don't even remember my whole path.
The priest says, so he kind of, all right, Captain Charlie, you have told your piece. Now you must go.
How do we know this ghost ain't lying?
Where do we find the Duchess?
Well, and so the priest is all the boats would always go up the north coast along the sea of moving ice, and he said to the prison, there's a prison up there, far to the north, that the Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate and all them commissioned long ago, and it is used for powerful beings or whatever that were imprisoned there. But I have not heard from it for many years now, and with this winter dread, I have no idea what is amiss with it. But there's a route that the ships took. And Azul, you remember now. You remember some more. You remember that the ship got stuck in the ice like a year and a half ago. And you guys were and you waited it out as long as you could. You know what I mean? But it never receded, the ice. And thusly, terrible things happened. A dragon, a prison outbreak, because you were delivering prisoners. And you and the captain survived by running away into the frozen waste, and you guys were freezing and dying, and you were gonna die. You had and that's your curse is what is giving you these sorcery powers. So you were not a sorcerer before.
Oh, okay.
You're just feeling these powers now.
So did I kill him? Or did he die because he froze and didn't?
Yeah, you didn't kill him.
See? That's what I was trying to tell him.
Ew, you ate somebody, man. Ain't nobody gonna want to ride with you anymore.
Look, Trotter's like a happy meal.
You want to go out for
guy.
a bite? Yeah.
Nah,
Trotter's good, like a happy meal, so I'm nervous.
Happy meal.
It was either eat or die.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one either.
Hey, I still don't remember it, but hey.
You weren't there.
I'm here now.
Keep saying you don't remember, but I don't know.
He does look at you.
So did you drink his blood too?
Aren't you a vampire?
Did you tenderize the meat first? Like, how do you prepare a dude? Like, come on.
You want to see how strong these lightning bolts are to cook something?
Oh!
Yeah, you said you didn't have that before, so I don't even know what to believe out of you.
That's why he doesn't complain about Barona's cooking, because he's used to tough meat.
There it is.
Yep, and it's all coming together.
There it is.
Look at all you putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh, wow. So, how else can this diviner? Can he help you, the seer?
I just did. I thought.
Ah, you what you did was open up a can of worms that
I
we
just
didn't want to deal with.
was helping Zos with his. That's what I was doing.
I'm sorry. I thought he could do something with his gem for him or something.
That's not help.
His what?
The gem he got.
Oh, the gem. No. Oh. Okay. Oh, he has a gem of enchantment. Yes. Well, Azul, if you have a gem of enchantment, you could, you could. Do you have anything special you could attach it to or attune it?
I do have a gem of enchantment. Yeah. Something special to attack it to. I do have a. What's the name of it? He just gave it to me. It gives me a 1 HD.
Oh, the brooch. Yes, the brooch. Oh well, yes. If you can add this gem to that brooch, and it could increase its power.
I would love to do that. I've been carrying
it. It's like an infinity stone.
Okay. Yeah. So you attach it to it. What we can cast spells on it to make it more powerful. But what would you want it to do?
What I want it to do?
Yes. Oh. It reads your thoughts and your powers as it attunes to the brooch.
Oh. What I want it to do is have a distance up to 60 feet, and I can throw it and hit someone, and then come back to me as a door.
I like it.
Wait, say that again.
Wish.
Yeah. Okay, look. Wait, did you say you want to throw it in like a boomerang?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, it's going on your brooch, okay? It has to do something with your brooch, that plus HD, 1 HD.
The brooch turns into a hammer that you can throw it back.
Okay, it's not a
like a swarm of beetles that takes the trajectory of a boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a oh my gosh, you're not getting the idea. Okay, let me just do it for you then. Think of it like a sorcery point. It'll add a little bit to it. It's not going to make it like a whole new magic item, but it'll add a little bit to that brooch.
All right, then I guess that would just bump it up to like 2 HD, right?
Exactly, something like that. It could be something else, but it's in that vein or in that realm of power, not something crazy.
What if he?
So you can do you can do 1 HD times 2 per combat now.
1 HD times 2.
If he ate the gem.
So you can't do 2 HD for a spell, but you can do a 1 HD spell and another 1 HD spell. Okay, so we'll do that.
I'll do that.
So 1 HD times 2 per combat.
Okay.
If he ate the gem,
would that just give him 1 extra source?
Well, I do know of a person who had a pet lizard. And when the pet lizard actually engulfed one of the gems by accident, and it grew armor. It grew a better armor. So you maybe, if you want some scales on you, you can try swallowing your gem. I'm kidding.
Okay. Got it.
Worth it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're almost running out of time, so...
Dwarves.
Where are we going?
Back to the forge.
Forge, okay. I'll do this.
Yeah, we need to go to the forge.
All right, okay. They're there working. They're there sleeping with full tummies and all these bones and meat and stuff.
I wave another piece of bacon. Anyone still awake?
Yeah. Oh, you do. Oh yeah. Oh, we're busy working. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because if you sleeping,
get the fire going. Oh yeah, you were.
We're gonna have a problem.
Don't let those fires burn out.
So yeah, no, they're like, oh, we were just warming it up, just working on the.
Dang it.
Oh, so you guys got gems of enchantment? We see.
Yeah.
So, big Goliath, what do you want with your axe with this gem?
Can you? What? Putting my gem to the axe? What's that gonna do for it?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We're gonna have to let someone more devious than me figure that out.
More devious than you, huh?
Yeah.
Devious?
Devious, yeah.
Not
Some master would have to figure this out. Some devious master would have to figure this out.
Where is he?
Oh, he's everywhere. The creator of all things. Well, not that creator.
Creator of all things. I mean,
Okay,
which time do you think I have?
I was being sly. Okay, so what do you think you would want to?
Man.
Do you crit on a 19? Or will you at some point?
Ooh, there you go.
Well, what on the what? What on the 19?
Do you roll a 20? You know how you roll a 20 when you roll a 20, right? It's a crit. Do you have a feat or anything that
critical hit on
19, 20? You do that. That's a nice one.
I do.
I mean, I thought I had critical hit on 11 and up. I mean,
now a crit is a 20, but we can make this axe so powerful that it will be even more damaging. So it'll crit on a 19 and a 20, not just 20. A crit is double damage. You know the double damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking.
Or if you want some other.
Could it get bleed damage to
bleed?
Yeah. Like so.
Yeah, I know
like,
you're
so.
Saying.
Yeah.
The D&D doesn't really have to do that, but
okay.
I do like the idea though because I've used it before. You want a bleeder one? I could do it like where they get to save, and then if they fail, then they'll bleed 1 hit point per turn or per round, whatever. I don't want to go too high.
Yeah.
And it can be cumulative too.
I'm going to go with that.
But the thing about that, to be honest though, is it's going to make it a little more tedious, I think.
Okay, well then give me the
crit is just going to be easier. I'm just saying mechanically it's going to be easier.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll make more.
I'll take the crit.
It'll be more exciting. Let's do that. All right. So Reese, what about you in the breastplate? Jam.
You said I was getting +1 breastplate. Can I bump that to
+2?
+2 with the gem and have that also be 1 casting of Armor of Agathis?
No. One or the other. What in Armor of Agathis is what once per combat or once per short rest or what?
It only lasts for an hour.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Once per.
So it's basically once per combat, but
yeah, that would be forever.
Time per, but doing it 1 time per day.
Yeah, once per long rest then Armor of Agathis, or
once
+2.
Or +2.
Yeah.
I'll go with the +2.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna get that. All right.
Wow. All right.
That's it.
Yep.
Go
ahead, Trotter.
I'd like to do the same thing. I'd like them to take my breastplate and be able to take that.
Oh, they can't. They don't know how to deal with your stuff.
All right.
You can do it though.
Okay. Well,
eventually.
I'll work on that, and I'll just keep it and use it.
Yeah. You know that you can put it using your engineering kit.
Okay, I'll do that.
But you'll need to find time to do it. So,
okay.
All right, we're going to end here pretty quick. But if you wanted to do it here in the forge, you got to get your forging kit, and you can kind of try and do something here right now.
Okay.
But you have to roll.
And do that.
All right, so roll. Or what do you want to do with it?
I want to see if I can take it and make my armor a +1 armor, just to somehow put it on.
Yeah. That's relatively. So roll a 15 using your engineering kit.
Using my engineering. So what would that be?
Intelligence and proficiency.
Okay. Intelligence. 10 + 3.
Yeah,
13.
failed. You didn't damage or anything. You just failed. But you spent the whole night trying to do this.
Okay.
So just next time. I mean, or I don't know. I don't know what the time frame is yet.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna end it here. But anything else?
Good, man. That was fun,
Apparently,
guys.
Azul's going to be a fine young cannibal.
No kidding. No kidding. So we're not going to worry about experience points or anything tonight. You'll just do it next time or something.
I'll give you each 150, just to be nice.
150?
150 XP.
It's got to be more to make Brian feel the pain when he misses.
Well,
Indeed.
Yeah, just 150. Well, no, let me see. You did the forge, the
speaker,
the
city guards.
Let me see. I'll do 50 each area. 50, 1, 2, 3.
The druid.
All right, so 300.
Okay.
All right.
That's something.
So what do you? I just kind of want to prep a little more. What do you guys want to? I mean, talk amongst yourselves, but what do you want to do? What is your plan?
I think our plan's to go back to the hotel, talk to the dwarves about soliciting the dwarves' help to fight.
Yeah.
And then us going to look for Torg.
Yes.
The Torg merchants.
And try to start there to at least get more information.
Okay.
Right. That's right.
All right, that's Bryn Shander.
And
cool.
Town Adventure.
Cool. Thanks, guys. It's good seeing all y'all, and I'll be here next Tuesday too.
Well, you? Well, we're taking July off.
Oh, that's right.
So next Tuesday is still June.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, next Tuesday.
Perfect.
Sure.
See you guys.
Have a great week, everyone.
I'll make it it'll be a grindy one.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds awesome.
End on a good note.
What's that?
Good night.
I say it better be. We got to end on a good note.
That's right.
TPK.
Yeah, that means Ron's gonna try to kill everybody.
That's exactly right.
I would.
Peace, y'all.
Bye.
All right.